Welcome to another Naruto fan movie podcast. Where we're doing Naruto in a movie podcast. We always do. This time we're doing Rocky. Hi, my name is Naruto fan in Kentucky. This is Vinius DS, and sorry about that, folks. Technical difficulty. Anyway, hi, my name is Naruto fan in Kentucky,
I'm Vance Diaz.
and welcome to our Rocky podcast. We're doing the first Rocky, possibly do Rocky 2. Anyway, we'll start with at a local Philadelphia boxing match in 1975, where we see a young boxer named Naruto Uzumaki boxing. Who would you say you would box against in this one? Kiba?
Shino is Spider Rico.
Sure, we can do that.
Given everybody forgot about him after this movie till Balboa.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a very intense fight.
It was mostly him grappling him into a hug, it looked like.
Yeah.
He really likes to grapple into the people, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And he said, and his manager said, he's watching. You're moving him like a bomb. What's him about? Just give me some water. That's my best Stallone impression. Sorry.
He's like,
Anyway,
just like beats him into the ground and wins.
yeah. And he's pronounced winner. Naruto
Balboa. He's going over the comments. He goes over how much he's made, which really is not much.
And he says, "When do I fight again?"
We'll let you know. Is that where Spider Rico says he just got lucky?
Yeah. And then, that's foreshadowing. That was an epic foreshadowing.
What, that's what happens in this fight with Apollo, or what Apollo thinks happened?
Yeah.
And we see his less than ideal living conditions.
Yeah. He talked to his turtles named War Turtle and Blastoise.
Oh, we're not doing Cuff and Link?
I think that would be better. Yo, you should have seen me fighting. Like, that was amazing. And he feeds the turtle, and he showed him, and he brings his fish, Moby Dick, I believe his name.
Moby Dick. Yeah. Great naming conventions you got there.
Yeah.
And before he looks at a picture of a younger.
Yep, younger and his parents. We never knew much about Rocky's parents, did we?
We don't know much about him in general.
Yeah, that's true. Which is, I think it's good. Sometimes it's a good thing.
Yeah.
We don't need we don't need to know the backstories of every character. And then next day, he's at the docks, I believe. And he's talked to his boss. Do you remember what happens next? Hello? Remember what happens next? You there? Um,
All right.
now what? Now what?
Sorry about that, folks. We see Rocky at the streets, I believe, or Naruto at the streets, I should say.
Yeah.
He was collecting debt.
He's an enforcer for the mob.
Yeah, he's lucky he's not working for for the Godfather.
Or for the Salieris.
Yeah, he sees a guy and says, "Don't hit the face, not the face." You know who I think would be the mobster here? Um,
Fat Tony.
yeah, Fat Tony. I was getting ready to say Law, but Fat Tony works. He works.
Actually, I feel like Fat Tony wouldn't be as nice as this guy is from the movie.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
Law
why.
could probably work better.
Yeah. Don't hit the face, not Mr. Law. Wants
Kind
to.
of helps Rocky throughout 1 and 2.
Yeah. He said he wants some money. I'm broke. He said, please don't get bums. You going fish? What's your name again? Bob. Look, if you want to dance, you gotta pay the band. Borrow, you gotta pay the man. I'm a couple hundred. And he said, and he decided not to break his thumbs. And that irritated. And later, he meets up with.
Well, you don't think I hear things? I told you specifically to break the guy's thumbs.
I would love to hear Matt Mercer talk like in a New York accent or Philadelphia.
I don't know where Joe Spinell was actually from, actually.
Really?
I want to say New York, maybe, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah. And,
That's who plays the guy in the movie,
yeah.
who went on to be Maniac.
He was also in The Godfather.
He was?
Yeah, he was the guy that had Abe Vigoda killed in the movie.
Ah. But I think he was also a close personal friend of Stallone too.
Yeah. Anyway, later that morning, later, he goes to an animal show and sees a very cute girl with glasses named
Cute
Sakura
shy
Ha.
girl with glasses.
Yeah. Although,
Would she pull up like the shy nerdy girl, like
yeah.
Adrian was?
Yeah. Do you think Sakura could pull it off? I think
I
so.
could see that.
Yeah.
Go to the bulldog Buttnick.
Yeah.
Wonder
Or,
what happened to him after the second movie.
I hate to say, but he probably died. Hopefully. But how about the
I
third
mean,
movie?
how
Will
big a gap is 2 and 3?
Good question.
Because what the kids got to be like what 5 or 6 and 3
Yeah.
at most.
Yeah. Anyway, he he was saying, I was talking about he was buying some turtle food and then talking to but just
More like he was stealing it.
yeah. Hey, and, and then he goes to the gym, I believe. And
Yeah, and he notices his locker's like his combination doesn't work. It's like, hey, whatever locker. Oh, Mick said because you weren't you. It's not used anymore. Mickey gave it to somebody else.
yeah, it was Rayleigh is Mickey here. I think Rayleigh would make a perfect Mickey.
Yeah. And then he goes over to Rayleigh and asks what happened with his locker. I gave it to
Yeah,
Dipper.
yeah. He said he's in a. Hey, what do you want? Like, how come?
It was
How
fine.
come I got?
She don't, I'm ramen. Ah, that guy's a bum. Everyone you see fights a bum.
Well, I ain't. Well, they ain't. You got heart, but you fight like a damn ain't. Nothing special about you. You'd never get your nose busted, leave it that way. What's left of your mouth?
I feel like Rayleigh would be more wiser than Mickey, honestly.
Yeah,
Unless prone to how Meredith played it.
yeah. Who would have thought he also was the Penguin in the Batman? The Batman.
The 60s Batman show.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he asked, "Do you ever think about retiring?" No. Think about it. Yes. And later he goes back to the pet shop and talks to Sakura. He said, "You want to come to the Spectrum to watch the Sixers?"
Hmm. He's back to talking about soccer, isn't he?
Yeah. you want to go to a basketball game? Hey, but this. They took my locker, and Sakura said, "I'm sorry. I thought lockers been 6 years, but don't bother." Yeah, but lockers are bad. People get the combination. Mm, okay. What I really loved about this movie is Stallone's performance. He People see him as that guy that slurs all the time, but he really does pull it off as Rocky.
Yeah, he does. Isn't the next part where he finds that one young girl with the wrong
Yeah, hey,
crowd
what do you?
and tries
You know who I think would be the
to get
perfect?
her
You know who I think would be the perfect
out of it?
girl? You know who I think who would be the girl here? Nami, or should it be Robin?
Yeah, I could see that.
Which one? Robin or Nami?
Probably Robin, maybe.
Yeah, cause she'll have a role in Balboa when we get there, and no, she won't have a romantic relationship with Naruto because spoilers alert.
Well, in this
Sock.
one, he's not losing soccer like Rocky lost Adrian.
Yeah,
He calls
yeah,
him a
and he said,
creepo, I think.
yeah, he said, "Screw you, creeper." And he was giving her advice, and Robin said, "Screw you." Yeah, and then I believe he goes to a bar. You know who? Obviously, Mo is going to be the bartender.
Now we see him.
At a bar? At the bar?
He goes to Moe's.
Yeah.
So what it be, Balboa?
I would like a Duff beer. Hey, where's Homer, by the way?
Family stuff.
Is he still choking that boy of his?
When isn't he?
and then and then they watch Apollo on TV.
Or they watch Darby on TV.
Yeah.
Think he'll give one lucky contestant about a shot at the championship.
Yep. He,
On New Year's Eve, on Nation's 100th anniversary.
and he said something like, "Don't be an athlete, be a think, be a thinker, and all, or something like that." Be a doctor, be a lawyer, carry a briefcase. Forget sports profession. and Mo said,
I like that he's not really that much of a villain in this. He's
"Yeah,
actually very likable.
he is."
Sure, I don't think this movie even has like a main villain like the other movies do.
He's an antagonist, not a villain. That that's different. Now
I wouldn't even
now
call Apollo that much of a villain.
he's more
At
like an
least not in this
antagonist.
one.
He's an antagonist.
I guess.
Now Drago is a villain.
Yes, Clubber Lang is a villain.
Right. Which is ironic because Mr. T is a outspoken Christian. But that's what actors do.
Yeah. The
And
villain got
then
back to Dario looking for the perfect opponent, but nobody's gonna do it in such a short time.
yeah, and he said, what about Natsu? What about Natsu? Where would Natsu
No,
fight?
no injury. Can't do it. His wife's forbidden him for that. Yeah, Lucy won't let him fight with that injury he got. What about
Yeah.
Kurosaki? Same thing. He said it's not enough time to get in shape for it.
Who would be the promoter here? The one, just the.
I don't know.
How about?
Kakashi?
Yeah, he says. All I know is I'm a pretty damn good promoter. I promoted fights in every country in the world. And I've broken my ass over this, but I don't know what else. And then Dury has an idea and said, "I do. Without a ranked contender, what this fight needs is novelty. This is the land of opportunity, right? So, so Dari Creed gives a local underdog fighter an opportunity, a Snow White underdog, and I'm gonna put his face on this poster with me, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm sentimental, like a lot of people in this country." And he said, "I like it. It's very American." No, Kakashi, it's very smart.
Colonel Weathers was like the perfect casting for Apollo, honestly.
Yeah, he's based off of Muhammad Ali, which is it's fitting because Muhammad Ali was a trash talker. And he backed it up though. He is the greatest athlete ever.
Yeah. Nowadays, he was just finding somebody.
Yeah, and you know that scene with Naruto and that scene with Naruto Law and his driver. He badmouth Sakura. You better not say that word about her, because she is not. She is smarter than you.
All right, man. Just take it easy.
Why don't you take her to the zoo? I heard people like her like this. I would say the word, but I wouldn't want to get canceled. You call me Bob. He said, "I don't like your face." And then Law says, "You and Sakura got a nice time. Have a nice time." Is it? Wait, how do you know her name? Don't you think I hear?
You think I
things?
hear things? I know. I hear things in this town.
Mhm. And then Derry keeps looking for new contenders until he found the one.
This one right here. Naruto Balboa. Never heard of him.
Look, it's the name, man. The Italian Stallion.
Oh wait, look, he's a Southpaw. I don't want you hanging around with going to someone like that. Hey, who'd
Southpaw.
be Duke in this?
How about?
Darley's trainer.
How about? I doubt Iroh would be one. Uncle Iroh.
I'd say the Raikage, but we're saving him for the third movie.
Yeah. He has to be likable like Apollo.
Trying to think, but I really can't.
Hmm.
Unless you just want to use Duke himself.
Okay, we'll use the Duke himself.
He's just too likable not to just to have somebody just step in.
Yeah.
So rip Tony Burton. Tony Burton.
Yeah. And then Naruto meets Sakura's brother. Sakura's
Like a
brothers.
the door is Apollo Darby Creed meets the Italian town. It's like a goddamn monster movie.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm fighting. It sounds like a Godzilla movie. Meanwhile, Naruto was.
Just meet Sakura Haruno, Sakura's twin brother. Or I think twins, or is he the older one?
We'll make them twins, but he's older by 5 minutes. You sure your sister knows I'm coming? Yeah, she's very. Look at my spawn. Maybe you ought to see a doctor. I don't need a doctor. I need a different job. Talk to talk the law about. Tell him I'm a good man and nothing bother. He, 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 he said, "Oh yeah, I'll think about it." You can come. And then they go to his house. Sakura finds out he's Naruto's here, and she gets all shy. Said, I cooked a turkey. Yeah, you took the bird. And he takes out the bird and throws it to the dogs.
Starts being a complete asshole.
Yeah. And then she gets into her closet, I believe, or her room. And she says, get out of there. Go out with this guy. It's
I get what he's
Thanksgiving.
trying to do, but he just comes off as mean.
Yeah, Ace said, yo, Sakura, you want to come out to buy to eat from? Yeah. And I said, I look like an idiot. I got nobody spending Thanksgiving. Let's go get something to eat, me and you. Maybe we'll laugh. Who knows? I'll take you to a movie. Which, then again, movies don't open on Thanksgiving.
Probably not back then, like they are now.
Yeah. I feel bad for the workers that work on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm going to turn the TV off. I got a headache. And then, yes, what does your sister like to go? Ice skate. Then I'll take her ice skating. And they said, but it's Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving. But to me, it's Thanksgiving. Yeah, but to me, it's Thursday. And she says, I think it's close. And Naruto said, no, I think it's earlier or something like that. And then you see the Zamboni guy, and yo, we're closed. What? I said we're closed. Hey, listen, I'll sue this guy. You wait here, okay? Sakura said, we could go. No. I want to do this. Are you closed for the public for everybody? It's after 6 o'clock. It's Thanksgiving. That's why nobody. Besides, you ain't supposed to be. And then Naruto says, here, I'll give you some money.
Yeah, he basically bribes him.
Yep, but he said 10 minutes. All right. All right. You have the ice cream. Give me the. And he gives her the blades, and he walks on ice, or he runs on ice, I should say. I could never do that.
Nah,
But I don't skate.
same.
So, and he talks about fighting.
Now, why do you think? Because I can't sing and dance.
And then he said, "I'm a southpaw." What's that? It means I'm left-handed.
Fun fact, I'm a southpaw too.
I'm more of a right. I'm more of a righty. I throw my football. I throw a football right. I shoot the basketball right. The only I don't know what I do left.
Yeah, but my main hand's my left hand, so
Nothing wrong. And then he was talking about his fight, and he's
doesn't he take her back to his place after that?
yeah. Yeah, he talks about his father. He says, "You ain't born with a bunch of a brain, so start using your body." So that's how I became a fighter.
Was your mother on board with that?
Oh, my mother was a boxer too, because I could see Kuchina being a female boxer. But she told me to use my. But she nagged my dad because she wanted me to be smarter. But
Yeah, well, that turned out.
are your parents still? Oh yeah, they just retired and live in Florida. Yeah, I'm gonna involve Minato and Kuchina here. They'll appear sometime soon. And then they go to his apartments. So, at their house, Sakura was yeah, it's no. It's Sakura said, "I gotta have a phone." You got a phone? I said, "No, I don't need a phone." Well, I gotta call my brother. You gotta call your brother? No problem. Hey, Sakura! Sakura, slow
Your sister's staying over here tonight.
it.
And so like takes her glasses off and they start making out.
Yeah. So, wait, why do you want to kiss? Why do you like me that much? Because you're cute. Because you're smart. Hmm. and and I believe the next day he goes.
He's called by the fight promoter.
Yeah, he goes.
I think.
He goes to Rayleigh first, though. He says, "You got something for me?" Yeah, a guy. A guy was here, but they said you need sparring partner. All right, so where was he? About an hour ago. But he said, "Probably looking for a sword." I just said that before, you dumbass. And then Naruto said, "I was been coming here for 6 years. And you always stick with me. How come? You don't want to know. Yeah, I want to know. Yeah, I want to know. I gotta tell you, because you got the talent to become a good fighter. Instead of that, become a light breaker. Some cheap second rate loan shark. It's a living. That's our waste of life."
Sure, I do like Mickey and Rocky's relationship as it goes on.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad that series gives these moments the weight they deserve as the movies go on.
Yeah. And then he meets the secretary. He says, "Yes, may I help you?" Uh, Yes, I'm. Yes, I'm looking for
The
Mr.
secretary can be Shizune.
Yeah. You must be Mr. Naruto Balboa. Mr. Dragon. Yep. And then he said, Sir, Mr. Balboa is here. Send him in. Please go in. Can I have the. He asked for the car. Can I have that? Oh, certainly. Thanks. And then he meets Mr. Jurgensen to take a seat.
He meets Kakashi and he's like,
Kakashi, I mean. I forgot we had Kakashi. So, Mr. Kakashi, can you. Mr. Balboa, oh, you can call me Naruto. You got any representation? You got a manager? Nope. Then I got a proposition I'd like to make to you. Is it about
how would
Spartan?
you like to fight Dario Ikari for the National Heavyweight Championship?
And he said, "Fight." Uh,
Fight the champ?
n- no. And he says, "He seen you fight." Yeah, I just fight in clubs. I've been really having this guy. This guy is the best. It would be such a good fight. But you know what? Thank you very much. And then Kakashi
Let's
asked.
think it over.
Then Kakashi asked, "Do you believe that America is a land of opportunity?" Yeah, the Dari Creed does, and it's gonna prove it to the world by giving an unknown title the shot. And that unknown is you. He picked you, Naruto. And it's the chance of a lifetime. You can't pass it. What do you say? And then Naruto turns on the press conference. Said, "That's enough interview. We want to ask Dodari, how do you like the city? Well, just being here, Philadelphia makes me patriotic. Beautiful place with a beautiful city. Makes me proud to be an American." Which is funny because tomorrow is the 250th anniversary of America.
Yes, it is.
And 50 years ago was the 200th, which is also the 50th anniversary of Rocky, which is why we're doing this.
Yep.
Anyway, he said, "Why do you agree to fight a man who has no chance to win? Look, if history proves one thing, everybody's got a chance to win." that's that's true. In a few years, was a football player that was drafted in the 6th round and became the greatest of all time. I'm referencing Brady.
Ah. Yep.
And then one person is it going to. No, we're not doing that because. But then he's asked, "How do you feel about your son?" "How do I feel about him?" "Come here, Naruto." Naruto. Well, aren't you Italian? Yeah, I'm Italian. What does that mean? That means if you can't, I bet he can't. And Sakura says, "Do me a favor. His lungs punch out." Sakura dagged. Naruto, how do you expect to fight Dari Creed? Well, he's the best. I just gotta do the best I can. That's
Do best again.
Where did you get the name of Italian stuff? Well, I invented the name about 8 years ago when I was eating dinner. I would love to see that.
They just randomly came up with the name.
Yeah. And he said, "Your payday will be." Any comment? He said, "You got. Do I just hope I plan to see more movies. Like but I don't know if I'll see a better one than Jaws. wait till 19, wait till 1977. You'll be blown away
Yeah.
by. And they said, "You what would say about hi to my girlfriend? Yo, Sakura, it's me, Naruto." and
And somewhere in Florida, Mando and Sheena saw this broadcast too.
yeah, she was like,
Look at that. Our son is going to be fighting the champ for the heavyweight championship.
and and Kushida asks, "Do you think he has a chance to win?" Yes, I
It'll
think.
be tough, but the boy's got heart.
After all, he got it from me. And she didn't know she got it from me. He got his art. What are you talking about? He got it from me. And they started acting all lovey dovey. I just love
Yeah,
them.
you put up with me all these years, Christina.
I still don't get how Kishi made that love story. Yet he made Naruhina.
I still think that there was way more potential with Miyato and Christina, but no, they had to die.
Yeah, cause plot
Kind of a
points.
waste, actually.
Yeah,
Because we did see a filler thing with a dream where they are alive and are raising Naruto, and they still act like a great couple. With Kushina being a worrywart for Naruto.
yeah. Imagine would Sak. Do you think Sakura would have been a worry for Sheena?
Yes.
Speak, Speaking of Narasaka, did you see the Narasaka last yet?
Not yet. I've been busy with other videos and other things, but I will
Yeah.
watch it.
Okay. Let me. I told. Let me just say this: the scarf will not make an appearance.
Oh,
That's
thank God.
that's the only spoiler I'll give you. But
Plus, I
anyway,
like they cut out all the BS in the movie, shortening it down by like a lot.
yeah. And then, and meanwhile, back at the Naruto's house, he said, "I guess you'd be looking for a lot of people to help. Help? I don't need help." He said,
Is that where Rayleigh shows up and he has a little freak out with him?
"Not yet. We're not there yet." And Sakura says, "Naruto's. I think Naruto's got a chance. After all, Beethoven was deaf. Einstein flunked school twice. And Walt Disney he failed at he failed for before he became one of the greatest entrepreneurs of all time." And Naruto's, yeah, well, it's a shame he died. It's a shame he died 9 years ago. I hate to see what is happening to his company right now. Just wait till the
Yeah, we're
2020s.
in like 50 years for that, Naruto.
Yeah.
Actually, we're like 45 years ago.
Yeah. And then he and Sakura decided to take a walk out. You like hearing your name on TV? Oh,
For
shut
that.
up. Yeah. And he asked Sakura what if she like being called on TV. And she's, why did you do it? And she said, because I like you. And what do you say? I love you now.
Not yet. I mean, he does love her, but he doesn't say that to her just yet.
Yeah. And then I believe the next scene is when he starts his first set of training. He was eating the raw eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's good for you, Stallone.
Pretty sure it's not.
I mean, eggs are healthy, but only when they're cooked. I like my eggs scrambled.
I don't know. It seemed to work for Gaston.
That's true. How do you
And
like
he's
your
as big
eggs?
as a barge.
How do you like your eggs? Scrambled?
I don't really eat them.
Oh. How about we have a scene where his mom calls me? Said, "Hey, mom, you saw me on TV? Yeah, I did. You were so handsome. I was so. And why did you tell me you had a girlfriend? Because I was gonna surprise you at
What's
Christmas."
happened? Haven't really had time.
Yeah. And she's
Well,
like,
your father and I are coming out to see maybe we can help you train. We're not gonna miss this fight for anything.
Yeah, and she said, "But you need a manager." That's, and she's,
Oh,
"I
that's
don't need no."
really.
And then Rayleigh comes over and said, "Can I come in?" Yeah, nice place. What happened was freak. Then and he looks at it and said, "What the hell are those? Oh, they're domestic turtles. The tough one is called, and the other one is like, the rest of them are, yeah, well, I bet they make good soup. And I here to warn you that you better be careful about this shot at the title. Because, like the Bible says, you ain't gonna get a second. I don't think that's in the Bible.
Probably not.
I haven't
And
read it in a
jokes
while.
on Rayleigh, he does get a second chance.
Yeah.
Mostly due to Darwin's ego getting bruised.
hmm Yep. And you look at a poster of Rocky Marciano, and it said, "Yeah, he got a. You remind me, he was the champ. You know why? Because he was a champ. No, because he
Hey,
had a
a
man."
manager.
And he said, and he showed stitches of his left eye, and so, I want to be but the vegetation.
I got all this stuff up here and I gotta pass it on.
And I said, I don't need no manager. And he said, look, I needed your help 10 years ago. 10. You never helped me. You didn't care. If you wanted help, why did you ask me? Look, I already asked me. You heard nothing. I'm 67 years old. Took you. And he couldn't say anything else, and he leaves. And Naruto comes out of his room and says, took you long enough to get here? Took 10 years to come to my house? You don't like my house? My house stinks? What's wrong? It stinks. This is my favorite. I think this is my favorite scene because it shows Stallone's acting range.
Yeah.
I did no favors from you. Talk about your prime. Well, not my prime. Really? I let you
I feel like
have a prime.
between that and his crash out at the end of First Blood is some of his best acting.
Yeah, I don't know how I don't know how he went. Then again, he lost to Jack Nicholson in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, I believe. No, that was a year ago. Still, I don't know how he did not win an Oscar for Rocky.
Even back then, the Oscars were stingy.
Yeah, some dessert like Jack Nicholson probably did in One Cuckoo's Nest. I never seen it. I'd like to though.
Yeah, we're all turning towards the past for movies because the newer movies suck.
Yeah. Will help me out? Will help. And then he thinks about it, and then walks up to Rayleigh and asks him to help.
That Coach Roger it. And he thinks back, would he have trained like Gold Roger too?
Yeah. And then I believe next scene is when he's with the
Is he in the
Philadelphia.
arena where he says like his picture's wrong?
Yeah.
I'm wearing white with red stripes, not red with white stripes.
No, we're not there. We're not. We're there. It's at the end of the fight when he does the montage. After the gonna fly down montage. Next is where he's at the meat factory, where he's punching the meat with
He's
the
tenderizing
it. Yep. You know who owned the meat factory? Mr. Green from Hey Arnold.
it. I can see that. Or just come back in the back here. I can let you train with that. This week you use some tenderizing anyway.
I love to go to that butcher shop, by the way.
Yeah, Mr. Green seems like a nice guy.
Yes. He seems like an honest politician. Remember when that episode when
I
he ran?
remember him running for councilman.
Yeah, and John O'Hurley was his opponent.
Yep, I remember that.
He's got a unique voice, John. But we're getting out. He gets interviewed by that lady from the Philadelphia news team. I wonder if that was a real news anchor or just an actress.
I don't know. Should Eno be the anchor?
Yeah,
Because I can see Eno being on like the news.
yeah. Would she do local news or fake news? It's a bit.
What? Probably local news.
Yeah. And then she gets and, and during the interview, she was the Duke was watching and he was watching how he was trained and that got him scared. He's he just
I
take
can't do this, Sakura.
and then Naruto was being trained by really it's a women wait and he tells her that women look legs and he says, well, I like her. Well, you're to let her train you. What? Don't you got a wife?
I did.
Did she leave it? Like, did she leave you or something? No, I mean, she's on vacation. Yeah,
Shaki's on vacation.
that's why we won't see her in the movie. Or,
Must be a long vacation. Or is that just a way of saying she's dead?
yeah, yeah. And then he starts training. And, and then he gets a surprise visit. Mom? Naruto. Mom. And then he said, hey, Rayleigh. Oh, hey, Kushina. What did I hear you say about weakened legs? Wasn't I the one that beat your ass? What? That was one fight.
Was insane and it was hidden.
Oh,
They basically
hey,
did the third fight between Rocky and Apollo. Nobody saw it but them.
but who? But me and Tony Kushina?
Yeah.
Yeah. And according to Creed, he won. Apollo won the fight.
Yeah. Adonis confirmed that Apollo won the third fight.
Yeah. And then,
To be fair, I kind of think the answer to that did not need to be.
yeah, I think it would have been better a mystery. I'm sure Creed is. I'm gonna see it someday.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
And then Naruto gets to train, and he sees Sakura. I think Sakura was at his house. Or was he going to Sakura's house? Do you remember?
I forget.
Anyway, he brings his parent. He's like, Sakura, I like to meet my parent. And she's like, oh, she is so pretty. Kushina, of course, Kushina likes her right away. Just like the real
Sorry,
Kushina.
my mom's a hugger.
Yeah. Yeah, are you gonna give me grandchildren? Mom?
Let's not get too carried away right now.
And they say, I got a surprise for you. What? Hey, Buckus. It's to keep you going. Come on, let's meet the family. This is my mom and dad. We'll go. And then they started running, and she didn't mean it to laugh. And I talked. I guess you're keeping him in line. Yeah, I guess I am.
Well, he got me out of my shell, so
He saw you. He gave your son gave me confidence in myself. And that's what. That's why I care about him. You know, I thought we were gonna do Rocky 2, but I'm not sure if we're gonna
I
do
think we
it.
don't have time for that.
Yeah. Anyway, y- and then um, I believe next is um more. I, be-
Do I have like a scene of like Kushina bonding with Sakura, telling her about her time as a fighter?
sure. Um,
'Cause I could see Kushina telling Sakura about her time as a boxer.
yeah.
Was she a champion?
I I think so. Um, yeah, I think she was a champion, and she's a. I one time, you know how did Naruto tell you how he really got into boxing? Yeah, no, not really. One time, it wasn't because of me. It wasn't because of me. One time, he got in a fight with this bully named who should it be, Nelson or Sasuke?
Well, Sasuke is over in Russia right now, so can't be
That's true.
him.
How about he fights Nelson? We see a flashback of him. Hey, dude, what are you? What's wrong with? Yeah, I said I'm trying to. Why don't you pick up? And he gets into a fight. All right, that's it.
Like, Nelson's like, I'm not used to this.
Yeah, and after he gets to the knockout punch, Naruto gives him a ha ha.
Ha ha, this.
And Principal Skinner called.
All
Call.
right,
I mean,
Baba. Sorry, your son is upset our ecosystem here. What, you let what the bullies rule them?
it sucks. I'm proud of my son for defending him. I don't usually I don't come on miles, but when he defends himself or other people, I I'm proud of him for that. And for therefore he Naruto didn't get grounded for fighting because he was
But
defending
he probably
himself.
got detention from Skinner.
Yeah.
Skinner!
Anyway, they spend. Let's just say we go to Christmas. We go to Christmas. I think it was Christmas time when Sakura was finally defending herself against Sakura. He uses he used his bat and started destroying things. And, what do you want from me? What do I owe you? I am good to you. I cook, I clean. You call me a loser? I am not a loser.
He's kidding. He probably would own that scene.
Yeah, she will. What would suck? What was Kuchina's reaction to that scene?
She'd be proud.
Yeah.
Or like Tony goes, I like her.
Yes. And then I believe next is his next day at the at the gym. We said you're gonna eat lightning.
And crap thunder.
Yeah, you're gonna be. Who would be the cut man? How about Zoro? How about Zoro?
Okay.
He's a former he's a former boxer, but he cuts eyes with his one of his swords. Wait, use a sword to cut people's eyes? Yeah, it's very effective. That's a big sword. and then Rayleigh says, "Go ahead, take a shower. It's Naruto's. I'll see you tomorrow." And then he talks with Sakura. And he talks about advertisement. What do you know about
He has to meet Mr. Green's butcher shop on the back of his robe.
Yeah. And so you make money out of it. Okay, I'm gonna take a shower. You wanna feel this with me? And then we hear the probably the most famous scene in the movie was when he started training all through Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
And like trying, he's doing sit-ups and pull-ups and push-ups and start doing weights. And Kushida and Minato joined in the training with them as well.
Yeah. He even teaches him some boxing moves.
Yeah. I have a question about Minato. Should we have it be involved in all six of them, or just this and two?
Will they even be alive by like 5 and 6?
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
I mean, maybe the first 3 they can be there,
and maybe in 4 one of them could die. We'll figure it out.
All right.
And then
at least meet their grandkids at least.
Yeah. Trying. No.
Kushina helps Naruto work on his footwork.
Yeah. And I said, "You're gonna kill him." And then he marches up the street to Philadelphia, and then he raises his arms and feels energetic. If I ever go to Philadelphia, I might do that.
You live those steps.
Yeah. I don't know about all those steps. And Then after he shows up at the Spectrum, then he said, Naruto, what brings you here tonight? It was Kakashi. Mr. Kakashi, the poster's all wrong. What do you mean? I wear white shorts with
Like
the
there's red stripes.
Ah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't. I'm sure you're gonna go. It's a great show. Try to get some sleep, kid. Good night. And then he goes to.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
Just like when he tried getting sleep for the tuning exams, couldn't do it.
Hmm. It's all thanks to him. Where's Sakura? I can't do it. What? I can't beat him. Yeah. I've been out there thinking, am I kidding? I ain't even this guy's like. So what are you gonna do? You work so hard. It doesn't matter because I was nobody before. Don't say, come on, Sakura. I was nobody. That don't matter either. Because I was thinking, it doesn't matter if I lose this fight. All I want to do is go the distance. Nobody ever goes the distance with Creed. If I can't do that, if I can't go the distance, bell rings and I'm still standing, I'm going to go. I'm not just another bum. And Kushida comes and said, no, you're not. Because I believe, I don't know. And she said, I don't know if you could beat Creed in this, but I know you could go to this. He faced great boxers, but he never faced one like you. He never faced boxers with heart like you.
Have you ever gone the distance? Oh, all the time.
We have faith in you, Naruto. Thanks, Mom, Dad.
Oh, and if you get some money, I should suggest getting a better house.
Yep, they're moving back to Philadelphia.
Be with him.
Yeah, pretty much. And
Maybe they can be neighbors in Rocky too.
Yeah, in Rocky 2, when they get married, Kushida is going to be a blubbering mess. But we'll say that for Rocky 2. Naruto gets ready for his fight. And so does Darius. And Naruto says a quick prayer to God before.
Didn't you start with that priest before he goes there?
That was in Rocky 2.
Oh.
And then here's it's time, Naruto. Right. I'll wait for you here, says Sakura. How about I wait you and you fight? You look, and then she gives him a good luck kiss. But don't would Sakura and Kushida stay with her or just watch the fight? Go with him to be one of the spectators of the fight.
Kushida might stay with her.
Yeah. And then we hear who should be the announcers for the boxing match? How about Kent Brockman and Tom Tucker? I'm just kidding. Those two are lousy newsmen. I can't think of it. How about those two? How about those two? Good evening, I'm Tom Tucker, and I'm King Brockman. Welcome to tonight's championship. You know, I haven't seen
a super fight.
Yeah, I haven't seen a fight like this since Muhammad Ali versus Superman. Tom, you know that was a comic book, right? Yeah, but could have been a real fight because they're both idiots.
I think Kent's a bit smarter, maybe.
Yeah, but he's more egocentric. Well, anyway, Dodori Creed is facing off is Goliath tonight to Naruto Uzumaki's David, which is will David strike the stone? Having read the Bible, yeah, it's possible. You and Tucker said you barely, and Rockman said, yeah, you barely read the Bible. And then they hear cheers and
And
out comes Naruto. And
Naruto comes out, it's all normal, but then Dari comes out and puts on a show.
yeah. He's dressed like George Washington.
Get Naga for putting a show on.
Yeah, and then he puts on Uncle Sam's hand. He's not and Naruto said he's not taking this seriously, which gives me an advantage.
Yep.
And he asks, "Is he talking to me?" Yes. Is he talking to me? Yes. Let him talk. I want the stallion. I want the stallion. In foreign countries during World War One.
I want you. I want you.
And then he said, Creed, and he predicts knocked in 3 rounds. And then Kakashi said, grabbed the microphone and said, "Good evening and welcome to tonight's exhibition matchup on this Happy New Year." Time does not permit me to introduce the many luminaries of politics, show business, and the sporting world what's with us. But I would like to present out of the immortals of pugilism, the champion out in and out of the ring, Philadelphia's own Smoking Joe Frazier. Out comes Joe Frazier. The first he shakes it with Naruto, don't hurt him too much, okay? And then he shakes hands, and then he gives Daria a big hug and says, it's Joe Frazier. And Naruto says they must be friends. Five. And now for the main event. On my left, the challenger in white trunks weighed over 100. How much did Rocky weigh? I forget.
I forget too.
I'd say he weighs around 200, 220.
Well,
220.
the Italian stallion, Naruto Balboa.
And then on my right, red, white, and blue, weighing over 240 pounds, undefeated in 46 fights, the master of disaster, the heavyweight
king of sting,
Dodori Creed. And then they confront him. The ref tells them the rules: no blows,
low blows, skinny punches. You get a knockdown, you go to the corner I tell you to, and don't move.
All right, good luck.
Till I say so. All right, on a good, clean fight.
Put your hands up, chum. Come on. And the fight starts at 1 round. And then they start trading jabs.
Or more so, it's Naruto tanking the damage that whole round.
And then Naruto
he unexpectedly knocks Darui down.
Yeah. And that's the first time he's ever...
Like, oh my god, they are the stuff. Naruto just knocked the defending champ down.
And
maybe this fight won't be so one-sided after all.
And then And the Naruto gets up. And,
He starts getting worried.
yeah. And then it started training more. And Naruto beats him, but Naruto gets up.
Turtle gets his own hits in.
Yeah, and then the
Oh,
round, and then round one ends.
and he's going back and forth throughout the rounds. Oh, Naruto's one eye is like swollen shut.
Yeah.
Cut me, really? He has to like cut his eye open.
What would Kushida's reaction to Naruto's eyes being shut?
It'll happen.
Guess it. He said, "My mom hit me better than this." Says.
Shit. No, my mother is better than this. Hey, don't get the wrong idea. There it is a good fight.
Yeah, it's by the third round. I said, "This."
I think we're like halfway into the fight by that point.
Yeah, and we hear the do 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 do.
We get
And
the
then-
montage as they keep going through each round.
Yeah, even Minato is surprised on how Naruto's doing well. He's proud but
Amazing.
surprised.
Amazing. Oh, that's my son. We're at the last round. Like, you stop this fight, I'll kill you.
We have to do the
He said
second,
that to Rayleigh.
the 14th round where Creed knocks down Naruto down and he started and Rayleigh said, "Down, down, stay down."
Yeah, I think he just did that just to take him by surprise.
Yeah, I thought he didn't want Rocky to get hurt anymore.
I assumed that it was just to catch Creed off guard.
Yeah. And then Naruto gets, "Come on," and Creed just shakes his hand and
He's like, "Oh, come on." He's like, just the way he moved his head, and like, "Oh, here we go."
yeah, he didn't expect this.
Yeah, he was saying he'd be done with the fight by this point.
Yeah. And then finally comes the 15th round. It looks like these two are going to go to war. It says, yes. And then after that, Naruto gives him a couple punches and says, "Ain't gonna be no rematch. Ain't gonna be no rematch." The what? Ah!
He also gets
Yeah,
some
right.
body shots in on Darby, hurting him pretty bad.
Yeah, and then the round ends. And then we hear do 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 do. And
The winner by points decision, Darby Creed.
and Naruto's like, "Sakura!
He's crying
Sakura!"
out for Sakura.
And Sakura runs up to, and Gucci just goes with Sakura! Sakura! There's not gonna be any rematch. She's told the announcer, "I had enough for this." Sakura! And Sakura tries to help him and said, "Yeah, you ruined my son." And then she's, Sakura, where's your hat? Her hat dropped. Naruto, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And that's the end. What I loved about is he did win. He did not win the fight, but he did win something. Respect.
Yeah. He went the distance. Oh, you can
That's
go
why-
the distance.
That's why I think Rocky won the Academy Award for Best Actor. I mean, for Best Picture.
To be fair, was there anything else that year that was in competition?
I never heard of the other. Let me look at the other films. Well, All the President's Man, Bound for Glory, Network, Taxi Driver. The only movie I could see beating that movie
Yeah,
is Taxi
Taxi
Driver.
Driver.
And Peter Finch from Network won best actor. I never heard of him, but either De Niro or Stallone could have won that year. And Bridget Meredith definitely should have been nominated. Should have won for best supporting actor. Cause you know what? You know what's funny? The director of the movie, John Adlinson, he directed that movie, but Stallone directed the rest of the series.
Right.
Which is I'm surprised because Rocky 2 had the same tone as the first Rocky. Then the Rocky movies got goofier. Then 3 came in, they got goofy.
But they're still remembered. 3 and 4.
Yeah, 5 sucked, and I like 6.
I warmed up to 5. Honestly, it's not as bad as people make it out to be.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think it's
It does
good, but I don't think
issues. I don't think it's the worst.
Stallone used to hate it, but then he softened, got soft on it. I think it's because his son's death, and I don't know what his son died of.
Hmm.
Usually, when I watch movies like that, I look at the IMDb trivia to see how it was. I like to see how a movie was made. So that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah,
We'll do Rocky.
when
We'll
we
do
were able to get this started.
Yeah, we had a bad start, but we finished good. I'd rather have a bad start than a good finish than a good start and a bad finish.
Yeah.
That was Butkus was Stallone's real dog.
Really?
Yeah. You know, my dad watched the movie from the drive-in in 1976, and when he got home after watching the movie, he got pumped up and acted like a boxer. Of course, his number one sport was baseball, which is funny because that's my nephew's number one sport. He loves the Yankees because of Aaron Judge. You know why Stallone made Rocky? He based it off of the Muhammad Ali fighting an unknown boxer named Chuck Whitner, and he went the distance with Ali.
Cool.
Imagine going the distance with Muhammad Ali. It's like It's
Would Ali be the Creed in this scenario?
yeah, he was. He was based off of Ali.
Wouldn't it be cool if they actually got Ali to be a character in the Rocky series that
Yeah,
Rocky had to fight?
yeah. Of course, Ali was at the Oscars. And he did a skit with Stallone. He enjoyed the movie. You know that Stallone and De Niro made a boxing movie.
Yeah. Grudge match?
I never seen it. Have you?
No.
I like to.
Pretty sure the whole marketing was Rocky versus Raging Bull.
Yeah,
I mean, if you did it like 20 or 30 years before it was actually made, it probably would have did better.
yeah.
Just seeing
Who
them in
was-
like they're like so old in that movie.
yeah, I'm just glad he made Creed, where he was a mentor. He became a mentor.
Yeah, and he actually has a better student than the first time he tried.
Yeah, and it's better set up to the character than Luke Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
Because Stallone gives a shit about his characters.
Yep.
You know, I've seen Rambo, I've seen Rambo 2, but I've never seen Rambo 3 or 4.
3 is pretty good for a dumb 80s action movie.
I bet. I like 2 fine.
4 is it's too like realistic, honestly.
Yeah, they say 1 was realistic, but
Yeah, the fourth one is like a lot more gorier than the other 3,
I bet.
especially at the end with the massive shootout. Yeah, First Blood Part 2 is a fun movie.
What was the fun movie?
First Blood Part 2.
Yeah, it was. Too bad they made a crappy game based off of it. Of course, I read for the AVGN. Will we ever do a Rambo podcast? Probably not.
No. His relationship with women doesn't really end well.
Now, if I'm gonna have be a romance, I'm gonna give him a happy. Always gonna give Naruto a happy ending, no matter what. With Sakura, I don't think he's happy with Hinata in the series.
He's not. He clearly is not.
Can you imagine if he married? How happy he would be if he married Sakura?
Yeah.
I read a lot of. I love reading fics where they're married, but they still have marital fights. Just that's because they're a real couple. Real couples argue all the time.
That's called marriage.
Yep. And if Naruto married
Is
Sakura,
he not having enough of a spine to argue with Naruto?
no. You know who would be the I know who would be the wrestler to play Hulk Hogan scene in Rocky 3. Frankie.
Yeah, I could see that. He'd be Thunder Lips.
Yeah.
Hulkamania's forever. Who's gonna be Tommy Gunn?
Good question. Think of an a-hole character. We use Sasuke, so that's. Imagine you're Lowenthal with a Russian accent, by the way.
I think I've heard him with a Rush. I might have heard him with a Russian accent, but he doesn't even really talk as Drago. So at least not
Yeah,
till Creed 2.
yeah. I don't know if we'll do any of the Creed movies.
Well, if Apollo is not dying, if Darby's not dying, I don't see the point of it, honestly.
Yeah,
Should Hanami become a boxer like her dad and her?
and her grandma, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
How about? I don't know what I'm gonna. I don't know what we're gonna do next week. I I haven't decided yet. I'm not gonna watch Elbath, One Piece of Elbath until it's dubbed,
Right.
because I watched. I have nothing against sub watchers, but I prefer to watch the anime dubbed
Yeah, same.
because their voice. Because every time I hear in the manga, every time I hear Luffy's voice, I hear Colin Klinkenberg.
Yeah, our brains are just more attuned to the English dub because
Yeah,
that's more like what we know best.
I'm nothing against Melee, but I don't like her as Naruto, as older Naruto at least.
Yeah, I agree.
I think they should have had Naruto grow up.
Yeah, recast when he grew up.
Have him be played by Josh Keaton. I don't know if he would have voiced Naruto. Would he?
Maybe, but I don't know if that really fit for like an adult Naruto. To be fair, he still sounds kind of like a kid. No offense to Josh,
Yeah.
at least a teen.
But to be fair, um, you're you're solid Sasuke, and I think they're the same age. And you know what? Want me to give you minor spoilers about? No, you don't. Never mind. You said you don't want spoilers for the Narasaku last. At least
No,
I won't give it to you, but you're gonna love it. I'm, I'm telling you, you're gonna love the ending. Makes it makes me respect. It makes in that version it makes me respect Hinata. It's sad that people write Hinata better than Kishi did.
yep.
This is coming from someone who does not like Hinata. You think if Naruto married Sakura, they would live in a mansion?
Maybe.
Because I like the Saiyan Jedi's fic where he lives in a giant man.
His parents left him a mansion.
Yeah,
Yeah, same.
and he a DeviantArt he drew a picture of what the house looks like on the inside.
I would.
At least,
Yeah, I actually printed those out because I wanted to try and recreate it. Because I was taking a drafting class in college, but I never got around to it.
yeah, yeah. Because I would love to live there.
It's got a pool, dojo, wine cellar. It's perfect.
Yeah, I just love in the fic where he wrote where he got the inheritance. He had money signs all over his eyes.
What, like Nami does?
Yes, that was before I got into One Piece.
I do like Nami's reaction at her bounty after Wano that she can't even get her own bounty money.
Yeah, that's hilarious. You're not finished with Wano.
No, I'm gonna start ordering the individual sets.
Good.
Because that'll take me up to 1,012 if I get these 4 sets that I'm gonna order this month.
Yep. What do you?
It's a lot faster, I guess,
The sooner, yep.
than
The
waiting
sooner
for
you
the collection.
when you get done with Wano, we'll get done with Wano,
Right.
and I'm very excited for that. Especially the final battle against Kaido and Doom.
So
And it won't be the final.
It's Wolverine gonna be doing his own thing with Sabretooth while Zoro's fighting King.
Yeah. But just to give you minor spoilers, Doom won't die here. Oh, we're having a Doctor Doom arc.
We can have a Doom and Green Goblin arc together.
Yeah. We thought the Green Goblin was dead, but nope, he came back. Just like it.
Yeah,
No
I'm
Way
pretty
Home.
sure that. Well, yeah, but I know in the comics the glider did not kill Norman.
Yeah.
Norman. You think he's gonna become Green Goblin in the next Spider-Man game?
I think so. I'm gonna play it.
And I just realized that's probably going to be on digital only.
Ugh! When I heard that, I said, "Really?"
Oh yeah, no, that's not
Really?
going over well because even Domino's is making fun of it.
Yeah. You know, hopefully they'll give it as a backlash, just like they did with Sonic, or was it Paramount?
I think it was Paramount that does the Sonic movies.
Yeah.
The only thing I hope is if KH4 comes out next year, we get the disc because I refuse to play it if it's just digital.
Me too. I'll just watch the cutscenes on YouTube.
Yeah, because this is not going over well at all.
No. It's all thanks to the new new asshole that owns Sony. Or was he always there?
I don't know.
I bet you even Tetsuya Nomura is against it.
I mean, retailers are boycotting it now too.
Yeah, a lot of game companies are against it. What's the point of playing the game if you don't have it? Then you're
I know. Because who really thinks if we own nothing, we're going to be happy? Huh?
Yeah. And I know we're going to say, you got to adapt to the times.
No, we don't.
there are times you got to adapt, but sometimes you can't change. That's why I'm still keeping my DVDs no matter what.
Same. I'm always a firm believer in physical media because
Me too.
we own that. It can't be taken away.
Yeah. Like, what if what if I want to watch something like, I don't know, like Back to the Future, for example, and it's not on Netflix. That's okay. I'll watch the movie on DVD.
Or any streaming service.
Yeah.
Old concept. I know you guys don't realize what that is.
Yep. The reason some, but there is sometimes I'm like, the only reason you buy a digital game is if it's an old PS1 game, or that I'll accept digitally, or if you're
Or if
disc
it's
drive.
or if it's a ported game.
Yeah. Fortunately, sometimes I gotta have, because my disk drive got dirty again. They told me it's because I've been putting it wrong. I've been. I'm gonna have it clean and try it again.
And I'm
It tried
because I have downloaded games from the store. Because there's games I do want to play, but still, there's at least 6 games I downloaded are all delisted now, so I can't get those back if I make a new account
right.
unless I do something with a passport drive and download it to that.
Yeah. Hopefully. You know, Lucky was the first one to show it to me, and I showed it. I told my cousin that even he hates it. He on the PlayStation 5.
I mean, Xbox and Nintendo are probably going to be Xbox already following suit.
Nintendo says they're staying with the physical media.
Yeah, but you only have like a game key in the stuff for the Switch too. I heard, so it's not even really like you have the game itself.
I always thought it was like a mini cartridge, like Game Boy. I always thought that. I'm still gonna play the old games on discs.
Same.
I bought Spider-Man PS5 on digital because I had no choice. My disc drive was dirt. My disc drive, and it's still making my disc dirt because I have it on the floor, and it's dust. I need to get it cleaned again.
Yeah, my room's pretty dusty too.
Does your disc get dust? Does your PS5 disc get dusty? It's dirty.
I haven't even set up my 5 yet, so no, it's still in the box I bought it in.
Okay. Make sure to set it up vertical or whatever.
Does yours overheat?
No.
Because one of my friends said his did.
Yeah, my problem is the disk drive.
Plus, this decision is not going to have anybody buy the PS6 anyway, so.
Yeah. I wish they had new ownership and the owners would say we're gonna leave an option. You could get your PS5 on digital or with physical. That would I wouldn't like it, but it'd be better than this.
Shifting with the times. Yeah, right. What's the next trend you're going to chase?
And I would, keep with the times. No.
No, because the times we're in now are not good.
Yeah. 2020. Yeah, I just realized the 2020. The, the year 2020 sucked ever since my dad died. I don't know. I don't know if it's coincidence, but my life sucked ever since June 5th, 2019. That was the day he died.
Hmm.
I can't believe it's been that long. And until my grandma's funeral last month, that was the last time I cried. I'm not much of a crier. I, I do get emotional, but I don't cry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Like if a fictional characters
I mean,
go,
I'll
I get
tear up, but I won't fully like cry.
right. I tear up, but I won't cry.
I miss the old Marvel, honestly.
Yeah.
Because rewatching Civil War and Doctor Strange made me realize how good the MCU was.
I watched the first Avenger last night, and it was really good. You know, it could have been a World War II movie. It was still. Would it still be good if it wasn't a Captain America movie? Probably not. But still, you get what I mean. It's a better World
Yeah,
War II movie than Michael Bay's Pearl Harbor. You know, that's sad movie when a movie with about a man with tight shorts is a better World War II movie than the actual real life Pearl Harbor movie.
mm-hmm. I say
Takes a
Midway
lot.
was probably better, but I haven't seen that movie.
No, I haven't. I mean, they had one of the stupidest line in the movie. I think World War II just started. So said by Josh Hart. I was like, World War II already started, you idiot.
Yeah, it's been going on for what, like 4 years by that point?
2 years actually. What should have said? I think America is entering the war. That would have been better.
I'm pretty sure Russia was already fighting. Russia and Britain were already fighting it before America joined in.
Yeah, I think so too. It's
Either that, or I think there were still Americans over in like Germany before Pearl Harbor.
yeah. I just love. I just love that we in our Indiana Jones podcast. I asked the question: should Naruto kill Hitler? And his dad said, "I'm not getting into that."
Yeah.
He's not too. I just, I'm surprised how much it never did a Rocky parody.
I still love those cafe scenes. Can
Yeah,
you imagine if we did those each time for an arc in the Naruto One Piece?
yeah, especially the Venom arc.
Can you imagine if we did one for Zao when Sheena has his devil fruit powers
Yeah,
and starts doing that because I'm Batman. No, I'm Batman.
I just love the Spider-Man Homecoming one where where Vulture's scared you.
Peter
I'm
goes,
watching.
why? Because I'm Batman.
What is fun?
'Cause
I was hoping he
Keaton.
would do. I was hoping he would do that because Keaton was Vulture.
Yeah, I know they did that in the Love and Thunder because Gore was Bale. Like, how did you summon the axe? Because I'm Batman.
I haven't seen that one. I'm going to. Thanks for telling me that though, because I just haven't
They
seen
even
Love.
did one. They did
Greg,
one with Maverick with Kilmer. Goes he does because I'm Batman and puts the Batman mask on.
Greg says Love and Thunder is the worst Marvel movie
Oh
to
no,
him.
it's up there, but there is worse.
Yeah, I think the worst one I've seen was probably Black Widow.
I think Eternals is like at the bottom with the Marvels
Yeah, the
currently.
worst.
Aside
Dark
from
World was.
Brave New World and the Thunderbolts, I think Dark World over Love and Thunder. Honestly,
Yeah, Dark World was bad, but was boring
because I kind
bad.
of feel the second half of Love and Thunder got a bit better because it was taking it more seriously.
Yeah, I'm glad Thor has his Ragnarok haircut for Doomsday.
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe they'll try finally treat him more seriously.
Yeah. Surprised he went back to the Ragnarok hair after he grew it out for Endgame.
Me too. I because I prefer the Ragnarok hair.
Yeah. I know he's supposed to have long hair because of the comics, but I still like the Ragnarok look.
Yeah. And
I'm glad we're getting Savage Hulk back for Brand New Day.
yeah. And I hate Professor Hulk.
Everybody hated it.
And don't you go, but it was in the comics. That doesn't mean it was good. Can you think of a movie
Yep.
that was not just the comics, but was still good on its own right?
Not sure.
I know one. Um, the movie Civil War was better than the comics Civil War.
Yeah. One thing, it's downsized the cast and made the whole reason for the Civil War completely different.
Yeah.
Plus, it didn't really make Tony that big of an asshole like in the comics with him and Cap.
Yeah. I love that he felt guilty when that mother told him off.
Yeah, because you can actually tell Tony didn't want to do this, but he knew he had to.
Yeah, he had him.
Like during
Yeah.
that talk with him and Steve over getting Steve to sign.
Yeah.
The downside is that Rhodey is a scroll by the end of that movie. Thanks, Secret Invasion.
I wonder if Nomura will include that in Kingdom Hearts 4.
Please don't.
You know, Ricotta show us that Nomura is human. Can make a bad Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah.
What would you
No,
do?
guys. No storyteller is perfect.
Yeah. The one that's close to is probably Oda.
Yeah.
But even he made a bad arc.
He has his shortcomings.
Yeah. I'm wearing you know what? I'm gonna celebrate America by wearing my Captain America shirt.
Cool.
Um, you know what? Another good. You know something I'm gonna. No, I don't want to do a remake of the last because I think the one we did was pretty good on its own.
Yeah.
of course, I kind of wish we did that one thing. You'll see what I mean when we get to the ending in the animated one, the good animated one tomorrow. If you ever watch it,
All right.
last night the Los Angeles Dodgers had a One Piece night. A year ago, the Lakers did. Who's next? The who's next? Which
The
football team would do?
Niners or the Chargers?
Yeah, or the Rams? I don't want.
I say the Rams mostly.
Yeah, Los Angeles. I don't know why they're doing the Los Angeles teams. I like to see the Cowboys do One Piece night with Luffy wearing a Dallas Cowboys hat and Nami and Robin dressing up like the cowboy cheerleader. Well, bling.
That'd get you higher ratings.
Mm-hmm. And of course, I wish they would do it for college basketball. For the University of Kentucky would do. The state of Kentucky has the most beautiful women. Of course, I'm biased. We got great chicken and great basketball, beautiful women, and bourbon. Of course, I never tasted bourbon, but I say Kentucky's the best.
Plus, KFC is the only fast food place in Bermuda.
Really?
With ridiculous prices.
I bet it's probably worse there than here.
I mean, for what I was told, a 16-piece bucket's like almost $80 over there.
That's bullshit. Maybe we could do episode 1 of Star Wars next week.
Okay.
But
Did we say that Naruto and Sakura are like native there, or they're not getting transported there?
do you think they should live in Tatooine with Anakin?
Are we saying they're going to be slaves with him? Because I don't think they can be free just from that one race.
Yeah, you're probably right. Well,
Because Watto did say one pot is not worth 2 slaves.
yeah, true. Look, I'm looking forward to next week because next week we're gonna cool off. We're gonna have lots of rain.
Yay! Honestly, I am sick of this heat.
Same. I hate. As a kid, you love summer because you get out of school, but you hate the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you got really, really good air conditioning. Imagine Kushida reacting to Naruto breaking the fourth wall, and with his devil fruit powers. What would she think?
She'd be baffled.
It's like, honey, who are you talking to? There's nobody
Honey,
there.
She doesn't get it.
I've been writing a little bit more in my fic, but I'm still not finished with the latest chapter yet. You know that pillow fight where they all did the pillow fight? Was that the manga
Yeah.
or was that anime only?
It's been a long time since I read Alabasta, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, they did a compilation of the 4 kids in the Funimation, and there's a Singapore English dub of it, which is weird. And
The
as bad as
what?
they are, there's another English port of it. It came from Singapore, which is weird. Why would Singapore people want to hear English?
Of,
One Piece. There's another one.
of what? Huh.
It was
That's
called the
interesting.
Odex. It's called the Odex. Odex dub.
I mean, Canada did their own dub of Dragon Ball called the Ocean dub.
Yeah. If I watch Dragon Ball, what should I watch first? The Cartoon Network, the uncut one, or the Cartoon Network one? The original dub.
I
Because
um I do an uncut version of OG Dragon Ball.
okay,
Because honestly, it's not even really that long. It's like 150 some episodes.
wow. I don't think that series is ever gonna. They're gonna milk it, especially after. I just hope they don't ruin it. I just hope they don't ruin Toriyama's work.
Yeah.
Does he suck worse than Kishi at writing romance?
I mean, he wrote that Goku never even kissed Chi before, and they've been married for like years.
They're probably the same.
Him or somebody else.
I'm going back to watching My Hero Academia.
Okay.
I just, yeah, I just finished Bakugo and Deku working together. They're fighting against All Might.
What are your thoughts on Aizawa as their teacher?
I think he's fine.
He's actually a really good teacher. Actually cares about his students, unlike somebody else.
Yeah. Kakashi.
I think next you should be at the training camp.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I'm gonna watch it on. I'm gonna watch the. I'm planning to watch My Hero Academia on Mondays. Maybe Fairy Tale on Tuesday or
What are your
Wednesday.
thoughts on Shigaraki?
What?
What are your thoughts on Shigaraki?
I like. I like Shigaraki.
Hard to believe that's Eric Vale as him.
I can't. Yeah, when I found that out, I was like, "What the heck? That's Eric Vale." He's a good villain. He's a good villain.
His voice is just creepy enough for Shigaraki.
Yeah. You know, Eric Vale tried out for Luffy before it got to 4 kids.
You know, funny that he actually plays the fake Luffy in the time skip.
Yeah, can you imagine if he did voice Luffy?
For 4 kids, he wouldn't be able to get away with anything.
No, I mean the Funimation. He Funimation tried. There was a there was um uh, a test for Funimation before they tested him as Luffy. I think. Yeah.
I mean, it might have worked, but I don't know if it really fit Luffy's personality.
Yeah. I it
Eric
Pauline
doesn't
is
really
Luffy.
play upbeat, happy-go-lucky characters like that. At
Yeah. If
least
Luffy
to my
did have a
knowledge, he
male,
doesn't that I've seen him in.
if Luffy did have a male voice, who would voice him?
I don't know. I'd say Justin Cook made.
Yeah. I was surprised Chris Sabat was All Might.
So
What was that about Naruto? You broke off.
I feel My Hero does its character arcs better,
Yeah.
especially with like Todoroki and Bakugo.
Yeah.
Especially Bakugo might seem like an asshole right now, but you'll see as it goes on, he becomes way better.
Okay. Um. So what about? I'm not going back to. Like I said, I'm gonna go back into fairy. I'm gonna start over by fairy tale. Okay.
All right.
Because I forgot where I was last. I might as well restart it.
Yeah, Fairy Tales is really good.
Yeah. I've heard. I watch that every Tuesday and Friday. In fact, I watched 4 episodes tonight. I watched One Piece um Thursday and Sunday. Dragon Ball on Wednesday. My Hero Academia, which is My Hero Mondays. That's a good one, isn't it? I'm thinking about writing a new King One Piece crossover only with Kingdom Hearts. Have, have a take. I'm not. I haven't done it yet, but I'm thinking about it. You know what I mean? But the question is, have it take place in after part part after before after Thriller Bark, but before Kingdom Hearts 1 or during Kingdom Hearts 1.
Okay.
You think that will work, or should that be part 2, One Piece in Kingdom Hearts?
Maybe part 2.
But what should it be before Wano or after Wano? Or
Problem is these arcs are like so intrinsically close together. It's hard to find somewhere you can fit it.
how about after Fishman Island? I think that would work.
Okay.
And I'm still having the same as the podcast. Only some things will be different. Remember, I haven't thought about writing it yet. Still on Naruto One Piece. I think I'm done.
All right. See you
I'll
next
see you
week.
next.